and welcome back in this lesson where we will talk about the subagents within the Claude Code. So in the previous lesson we already talked about the tools and permissions within the Claude Code, and within this lesson I would like to talk about the subagent. So I will give you a general overview about the subagent within the Claude Code, and also we will create one subagent, and based on this subagent we will add prompt. So we will use this subagent for creating component within our project. And basically subagent is a pre-configured task-specific AI agent, so like personalities you can explicitly call or that Claude can auto-delegate to, and each has its own context window, own system prompt, and optional tool permissions. So you can describe this within the agent MD file, and basically they keep your main chat clean. So we have here the context isolation, and basically with this agent you can improve the results via specialized instruction and can be reused across the project and teams. So basically you can create agent for your current project, or you can create also general agent for all project basically. So for example, you can create general agent for code reviewing, or making clean code, or making some kind of component that is accessible for every project, or you can also project a specified agent as well. Here you have the limitation basically, and each subagent is a markdown file with YAML front matter. So basically the name and description, and optional you can also add the tools. So I will show you the example, and this is located under the .cloud/agent. This is the project location, or we have this cloud/agents, and this is the user. So for all of project I will show you these places for you as well, and you can create and manage the agent using the /agent command within the Claude Code CI. So basically here, first I would like to talk about the subagent. And if you would like to check the previous lesson about the Claude Code Pro, feel free to check it as well. And if you would like to support me and also don't miss the upcoming lesson about the Claude Code CI and in general the upcoming free courses in my new YouTube channel, please don't forget to subscribe into this channel. And if you like this content, and if you like general the coding tutorials and coding courses, then please send me a like. And also if you have some experience already with the Claude Code, feel free to write your comment by this video. Thank you so much. And now let's get started with the subagent. So basically you can start this with the /agent, and with this /agent you can select new agent, or you can create one, or you can also select the existing one. So basically here, let's start the Claude. If you type /agent, you will see we have this manage agent configuration. And here you can create new agent. So basically no agent found because I didn't create it, not yet. And here you can create specialized subagent that Claude can delegate to, and each subagent has its own context window, custom system prompt, and specified tools. So for example, here you can try to create code reviewer subagent, or code simplifier, or security reviewer, or tech lead, or UX reviewer. So it's basically up to you. And within this lesson, because I'm working with the Magento 2 framework with the installed Magewire, so within this lesson I will create the Magewire expert, and basically I will use this subagent, this Magewire expert, for creation of the Magewire component. I already prepared the subagent, so I will show this to you also later. So first, before we are jumping into the creation of the subagent, I wanted to mention that here you can also create some other subagent as well, and this can be located also under the project subagent, and basically this is available in current project, so this has a highest priority. Or you can create user subagent, in this location, available across all projects. You can access by every project, and this has a lower priority. Project subagent will overwrite the user subagent in this time. So when the subagent name conflict, project level subagent take precedence over user level subagent. So this is the priority of the usage of the different subagent. And here basically the file format looks like this. So we have the name, and this is the name for the subagent. We have also the description, and this is the description of when this subagent should be invoked, and also the tool. You can list this, and this is actually optional. So basically here you can use, for example, read or edit or grep or glob or bash tools as well, but this is basically optional. And here we have the description, and in this case your subagent system prompt goes here. This can be multiple paragraphs and should clearly define the subagent's role, capabilities, and approach to solving problems. Here we have also one extra sentence about the instruction, best practices, and the subagent this should follow. So here also the configurational fields and the name and description, and the tools is optional, what I previously showed you. And here this is available tools. And if you would like to know more about the tools, please check my previous lesson in this playlist. I will also link this video here. And if you would like to know more about the tools and general about the permission, please check this as well, where I'm also explaining about the different tools like read, edit, grep, and bash, what is used for Claude Code in the CI. We already started with the /agent, and now let's create a new agent. And here, because I'm using here the specified project with the Magento 2 framework with the installed Magewire, I would like to use this for the project level. So let's go to the project level, and we can also ask for generating this with the cloud. This is the recommended way, but also we can add the manual configuration. So because I wanted to present it in this way, I would choose this manual configuration and then enter the unique identifier for your agent. And in this case, this will be, for example, the Magewire expert agent, because this will be our Magewire expert. And now we can add the description for this. And here you are a Magento 2 developer who is very good at Magewire. And also we can extend in the next sentence, your job is basically write complete Magewire components in a clear and simple way. You can also add here extra section about the always include. Here you can add points which should be always included in this process. If Claude Code is already using this Magewire expert, then in this always include, for example, in this case, I'm adding this 5 point that the file list should be also included, the PHP component class with public properties and methods, and also the template that shows how the component looks and also how to use it. So basically layout XML or including the HTML, and steps to test, what command to run and what to click see. So basically we have also some test description, and also in the extra section we can provide the style here. This is the style, use short and simple explanation, show working code, not just theory, and escape the output when printing variables, so using escapers, and keep templates clean, also small and little logic. And also we can extend this with the output order. Up to you would like to configure the subagent, but this is also the basic sections what you can add, and also the output order, in this case the last point, the file list, PHP code, HTML code, example of use and test step, and also short notes about this Magewire component. Let's add enter. When should Claude use this agent? Use this agent by Magewire component creation. And also here you can select the tools. So basically you can select every tools what is already provided by Claude Code, like read, edit, grep, glob, bash command. And here you can also add all tools. So I will also provide here all tools. So this is selected and then continue. And here you can also select agent reasoning capabilities and speed. So basically here you can use the different AI model for it. This is the Sonnet. This is the balance performs best for most agent, and Haiku fast and efficient for simple task, and inherit from parent use the same model as the main conversation. Here Sonnet is recommended. I will use this one. You can also add background. So basically I will select the red one. It's fit the best for the Magewire expert. And then the system prompt like this. You are Magento 2 developer who is very good at Magewire. Your job is writing complete Magewire component in a clear and simple way, and always include this file list and PHP component and so on, but we already pasted. Press enter to save. So the Magewire agent is created. And here, if you are selecting this, here you can check the agent, edit or delete, or back then and select another one if the agent is already created. We can also check this one as well. So this is my agent. Sonnet, all tools is used, and this is the system prompt with a different section, and you can also extend this every time. Back. So the agent is already created. And now let's jump back directly to the documentation, because here, what I previously showed you, you can manage the different agent and select one or editing one with the usage of the slash agent. And basically there are also more examples about the code reviewer subagent. This is using these tools. This is the name, and this is expert for code reviewing, or the debugger agent and the data scientist agent and so on. And here there are also some best practices. Start with Claude generated agent. We highly recommend generating your initial subagent with Claude and then iterating on it to make it personally yours. This approach gives you the best result, a solid foundation that you can customize to your specific needs. So basically, if you are not really satisfied with the agent by the first try, you can make this or edit this every time and adjust this prompt or this context. And if you are creating the subagent, please create a subagent with single clear responsibilities rather than trying to make one subagent do everything. Here I wanted to encapsulate this only and focusing only for the Magewire component creation, and this improves the performance and makes subagent more predictable, and write detailed prompts, what we already made, and limit the tool access. Here you can select every access, or if it's needed, you can also limit this tool access and the version control. Check project subagent into version control so your team can benefit from and improve them collaboratively. So if you are provided the subagent and if it's working fine and tested through, for example, in this case, creation of the different Magewire component, you can provide this for your team with committing this. I will use this subagent for the component creation. So let's add your prompt. Use Magewire expert subagent to make a counter component in module. So basically, let's check this quickly. Module 1 dev Claude Code test, and here it should start with the count 0. Also have 2 button, plus and minus, that update the number, show this, and make this on one custom page slash Magewire counter slash Magewire counter provide custom root page for this with following Magento 2 best practices, and create a button. We are using the Magewire expert to create this counter component in module 1 dev Claude Code test. It should start with the count 0. The count should be visible on the page. After the count, we have a button styled with Tailwind, CSS, simple, and have two button plus minus that updated the number. Show this and make this on the custom homepage. Custom page Magewire counter. Provide a custom root page for this following the Magento 2 best practices. And then you will see the to-do list, what is created from the Claude Code and the Magewire expert is using. I will help you create a Magewire counter component using the Magewire expert. Let me use the specialized agent to handle this task. So now they are checking this Claude Code test extension. So this is already installed, and the registration page for module XML is already provided. Basically also the roots, because we already created this extension with the usage of the Claude Code Pro in the previous lesson. So feel free to check this as well. And now Magewire expert and Claude Code is already creating the Magewire counter component. This is the controller. Apply this one. This is needed for this custom root page. And now we have the Magewire component. Under the Claude Code test namespace, it looks good. We have also the counter starting with 0, also the increment and decrement function, and also the reset, where we can reset back to 0 the counter. So we can accept this. And this is the provided template, where we have the Magewire counter. So we have here the counter, also with the button decrement and increment. So we will check this later on the front end. And then the layout XML is provided with the Magewire counter, HTML, and with the binded Magewire component. It looks good. Also the title is extended and some meta tag with the description and robots. It looks good. We can apply this. And I think the root XML is missing with the provided path for this new page. So this will be also generated. This is the Magewire counter. We can accept this as well. And the process is done, as you can see here. And you will see the quick description. The Magewire expert agent has successfully created a complete Magewire counter component in the one dev Claude Code test module, and here is what's created. So basically the controller for this page, the Magewire component, the template, the layout, and also the roots. And here you will get also the activation about the Claude Code test module. This is already activated because in the previous lesson we already created this and also enabled. So clearly this two step is not needed. What is only needed, clearing the cache. And after that we can visit the /Magewire counter page to see your counter component with Tailwind styled plus and minus buttons that update the count reactively using Magewire. So for this, let's also start this project quickly. Bin start. And then let's clear the cache. And now let's visit the page on the front end and check the functionality what is created from the Claude Code counter. Here we go. We have the Magewire counter with the reset. So this is the default null, with the minus button with the decreasing of this counter, reset button to set the counter back to 0, and also with the plus. And let's check this. So this is already updating. Also the decreasing is working fine. And let's click to the reset, then it's setting back to 0. So this was the presentation about the subagent, where we already created the Magewire expert subagent and use this for creating this Magewire counter with this tailwind style, and also with this box where you can increasing and decreasing this counter and also resetting this. I hope that you enjoyed this lesson, and also if you would like to check more free tutorials and also my Udemy bestseller courses, please check the description below, because I'm also providing a big discount for you, for example about the Hyvä Themes and Hyvä Checkout course, where you can also learn more about the Magewire and Magento 2 as well. See you on this course, and also please don't forget to subscribe into my new YouTube channel, and don't miss the upcoming videos and courses. Stay tuned and see you in the next video.